Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Tyrese Maxey and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Friday, they'll go up against Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons.
And for that game against the Spurs, I think this squad has the confidence that they can play to their strengths against them. And even though they're going after the #1 team right now in our league, they feel they can get the W.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. They've got Harper. Thompson is out there with Devin Vassell. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's the Beast in at the point. And for the Rockets, they'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Stephon Castle is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Şengün in at the 5. So, Greg, with all-star voting underway, there are plenty of deserving players. But only 12 spots for each conference. It is very difficult to choose.
And that's why it feels like someone gets snubbed every year. I'd love to see the league expand the rosters to 15 spots. Remember, we had 12-man rosters back when there were only 9 teams.
This is where KD dips into his bag and comes out smelling good.
Harper against VanVleet. Here's the Beast. Offensive rebound. And Wembanyama. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
KD's shot is good. Durant's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's the Beast. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. Here's Smith. Outside for Durant. That doesn't go either for KD. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And good that time.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Şengün with a screen on Vassell. And Şengün with the basket on the assist by KD.
A true monster in the paint. And just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Şengün to find those baskets.
Here's the Beast. Wembanyama passes to Thompson. Back to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 2. They beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnover.
And that really was the difference. I mean, it requires a ton of energy to play that harassing style. It'll be interesting to see if they can do it again tonight.
Castle misses.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
When you talk about him then, Thompson, Clark, one of my favorite players. This kid is great.
Yeah, he's a joy to watch. I mean, for as young as he is, the way he gets after it defensively, the way he attacks the rim, he plays with a verve and confidence that belies his youth, man. He's a special talent, a freak athlete, exceptional at the defensive end already. And his offense is only going to continue to develop. Boy, that guy could be scary. There aren't going to be many people saying amen having to deal with him.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. San Antonio making a switch here. Hendricks is checked in. Now a chance to see the NBA leaders in steals. Third is Amen Thompson.
And he's been a rock for them defensively. Just so many steals for him this year, and so many of them have been in key moments for his team.
Van Vliet outside. Back to Castle. Pass to Durant. For three, Van Vliet. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Rockets trail by 6. Now Smith. He has yet to score. Wembanyama left side. Hendricks. It's rebounded by Houston.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Castle with the bounce pass. Şengün passes to KD. Back to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Şengün finishing with authority. There you go, big fella. They can feel you.
To the paint, here's Harper. And Harper slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And so here is Houston after the basket by San Antonio. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Nice start as he's knocked down 3 of his first 4 and has hit the ground at high speed.
Pass to Wembanyama. Connects from three-point range. Wembanyama's got 9.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Here's Durant. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Thompson, covered by Smith. And Thompson throws it down.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Here is Durant after the basket by San Antonio. Over Thompson. The shot by KD. No good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big league.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, guys. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity, and he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at, and if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Back to you, Kevin.
Truly the love for the game. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Checked in for Fred Van Vliet. The Spurs also changing it up. Williams comes in for Wembanyama. And it's Vassell in for Harper. Thompson against Durant. Trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him. And the shot is good. Şengün's got 8 points.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4-5.
To the inside, Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Robert Williams.
And what makes Castle so difficult to guard is that he keeps defenders off balance with his constant change of pace.
And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Good on the second free throw.
And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team.
Here's the Beast. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Pass to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Here's the Beast. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. The Beast's got his second basket.
Height and good floor vision make Thompson an effective playmaker.
KD finds Castle. Şengün with the screen for Castle. It's tipped. Vassell with it. No scoring in this one. Pass to Hendricks. And the Spurs another 3.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Here's Castle. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. And Şengün throws it down.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
It's Vassell on the wing. Pass to Hendricks. Spurs working the ball around now. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Spurs shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
And for the NBA, anytime there's a blip in the ratings, Clark, you've got those who will begin to criticize the state of the game. Do you find any credence there?
I think in many cases it's a bit of an overreach, an attempt to try to define something simply that's more complex, to have a simple answer for a complex situation. I do think the league is very much on the right track in continuing to listen to criticisms and then evaluate them on their merit.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
KD against Vassell. Durant, the pass to Shepard. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pass to Riley. Williams, a screen on Şengün. Williams can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 18. Here's Smith. Off with the layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Down low, here's Hendricks. The kick out to Williams. Here's the Beast. He's got 9. Hendricks passes to the Beast. 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And Smith already understands that you have to be unselfish if you're going to gain the respect of your teammates and coaches.
And San Antonio has possession following the score by Houston. Here's Hendricks, and he dunks it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing That physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Here's Shepard following the bucket by the Spurs. Smith, the pass to Shepard. Goes up at the stripe, and the Beast pulls it down.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And 1:01 left here in the first quarter. Back to Vassell. Fires the three. The Rockets pull it in. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And boy, how they were able to come back in the fourth quarter of that game. Being down as much as they were made it a really special win.
Well, I'm sure they enjoyed it because you're not going to get too many wins where you have to come from that far behind.
And the Spurs with possession following Durant's three-point attempt. Hendricks. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
The shot by KD. No good. Here is Riley. And so it's San Antonio closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
We've got Shepard. Clint Capella is out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Castle in at the shooting guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Well, Harper is such a good finisher in there. You almost have to foul him to stop him, and that sometimes doesn't work.
First free throw is good. And Harper drops them both.
In his 1 year of college, Dylan Harper did a little bit of everything at a high level. It'll be interesting to see how that success translates to the NBA.
A fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of it.
So it's the Spurs now. The Rockets making the shot. Lets the three fly. Riley can't hit. Riley against Eason. Riley grabs the miss.
Boy, that's as good a look as he's going to get, in my opinion. He's just got to shake that one off and get ready for the next chance.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Here's Eason. Nailed from three-point land. Eason's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Now here's Harper. Guarded closely. Screen by Adams. San Antonio again missing. Castle against Adams. Smith on the wing. Now Castle. Pass to Capella. Houston moving the ball around. That shot wide open.
That jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle. So it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
Harper the pass to Thompson. The three. It's good from long range. Thompson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
That one drops for him. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Inside, and a strong finish with two hands.
Running the pick and roll like a veteran there. Harper, outstanding find off that screen.
Here's Shepard. He's guarded by Harper. Lets it go from 11, and it's Shepard missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding.
Oh, man! What a finish!
My goodness. Harper with a little showmanship. This kid can do it all.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play. Brought to you by AT&T. Capella bounce pass.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
San Antonio leading by 18. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here's Harper from the arc. No good for the fifth time from the floor this game. He's made two shots.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
For the Rockets, Şengün's checked in for Clint Capella. And it's and so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest. We get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
You take a look at Harper. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible. Take a break.
And the first one drops. And for a guy who handles the ball so much, Fred VanVleet, really, Clark, takes care of the ball. He rarely turns it over.
Yeah, Freddie is steady, boy. I tell you, man, he is a guy who really squeezes that orange. You can trust him to push the pace and play slow and take care of it no matter what the circumstance is. I mean, his leadership, his clutch production, that guy is a coach's dream.
Here's the beast. He's got 9. To the middle, he's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. And he makes that one.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
And here's VanVleet from the arc. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, yeah. Have to defend that shot.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that
the previous play is under review.
Wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
Now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Here are the top rebounders over the last month. Victor Wembanyama is second. And, of course, the Beast.
What a rebounding show these two have put on. That's exactly the kind of effort you like to see from your bigs.
Clark, we see more coaches nowadays keeping a cool-headed, calm demeanor on the sidelines.
And, Kevin, I love it. I mean, you don't have to yell and scream to get your point across, and every coach has to coach according to his personality. But I do like the fact that we see more coaches being mindful of how they coach and recognizing that overly demonstrative behavior doesn't necessarily improve the outcome.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, a little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
Pass to Eason. Eason with a screen for Castle. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Rockets trail by 16. Here's Eason. They get it back. Here's Smith. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice job there waiting for his opportunity. Smith reeled it in for the board and the hoop.
Thompson in the corner. Sinks the triple.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. Launches it. Castle misses. San Antonio leading by 17. Wembanyama outside. Rebounded by Castle. Castle's got 5 rebounds tonight. Şengün with a screen on Thompson. Şengün with the bucket. Şengün's got 12 points in the game.
Making strides on that end of the floor. Şengün showing what he can do as a scorer.
To the inside, Wembanyama. And he lays it straight in. And the Spurs lead by 17.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. Guys, back to you.
You know, they've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. Pass to Şengün. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
Here's the Beast, covered by Van Vliet. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Rockets trail by 21. Van Vliet passes to Eason. Back to Van Vliet. Smith sets the pick for Van Vliet. Smith outside. His 3-pointers off the mark.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
That is not possible. What we just is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Castle on the wing. He's got 7. Smith with a screen on Thompson. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 11 rebounds in the game. Down low, here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Amen Thompson finishing above the rack with ease.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. For the Rockets, Jabari Smith comes in for Smith, and Durant subbed in for Tari Eason. San Antonio also making some changes. Hendricks is checked in, and it's Harper in for Klay Thompson. Şengün kicks to Smith. Good, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
And a wide-open look for Wembanyama. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. From downtown, that's tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Here's Van Vliet. He's got 6. Smith outside. 6 on the shot clock.
2 minutes remaining.
Durant kicks to Şengün. From outside, off the mark. Spurs leading by 20. Fred Van Vliet grabs the miss. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Houston Rockets. A 3-pointer, no good. There's 1:40 left to play here in the second quarter. Driving inside. And he comes up with the deuce. 8 points for Dylan Harper.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Another miss by Houston. San Antonio's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Smith right side, on the money from 12 feet away. Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Here's Van Vliet. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And so Van Vliet nails both of them.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter, but right now he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Pass to Hendricks. Back to Harper. Stolen by Van Vliet. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. The offensive rebound. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first half. 6 to shoot. KD passes to Van Vliet. And a miss there on the triple. Here's the Beast. Launches a three. The shot misses. And so it's Victor Wembanyama.
With a score.
Making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Kevin, we saw some moments of frustration for you early. What are you seeing out there?
Well, I missed a lot of shots. I'm just trying to be aggressive. I missed some wide open threes and some shots I normally hit, so I just got to continue to keep being aggressive. My teammates looking for me. We got to do a better job on the defensive end.
Well, sometimes defense can lead to offense, so best of luck moving forward. Guys?
Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the third quarter right after this halftime break.
And get ready for the fan and score time. Run. It's all good. Give it up for the participants.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the Houston Rockets.
They've looked weak defensively. If you got any pride, they need to show it soon.
Yeah, they're serving up a buffet inside, and the other team's going for...
Okay, fellas, now a look at the sharpshooters lining up for the three-point. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, with a double-double in hand through two quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
On the court right now for the Spurs. Beast out there with Devin Vassell. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's Thompson, and it's Hendricks in at the four-man position. Durant way outside. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Wembanyama, a screen. Into the lane. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
And how about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
Here's Van Vliet. Good. Van Vliet's got 10 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Rolling off the pick, ready to do some damage, Wembanyama.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Van Vliet looking around. And the layup's good off the glass. Van Vliet's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
Here's the Beast. He's got 11. Puts up a deep three. They get it back. Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Now, here's Şengün. 14 points for him. Thompson with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. And Thompson throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Van Vliet can't get that one to fall.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And there's Wembenyama on the assist by Thompson.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Timeout called, the Rockets. A different look now for San Antonio. Robert Williams is checked in for Victor Wembanyama, and it's Harper in for the Beast. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Smith's shot is good.
And smooth in everything he does. Nice dribble move there by Smith.
2025, Clark, was a big year for Alperen Sengun, his first All-Star selection.
And could not have been more well-deserved, Kevin. He really ramped his game up across the board and was a big reason the Rockets were transformed. I mean, if that's not all-star stuff, I don't know what is.
KD against Thompson. Durant kicks to Sengun. Off target with his three. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And it's Vassell in the corner. Offline with his three. Rockets have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Van Vliet passes to Smith. Sengun with the screen on Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Sengun with the bucket. Sengun's got 16 points.
You know, it's been a great game for Sengun. Keeps on scoring. Really, he's a top-level scoring big for my money.
Harper with the ball. Now defended by Sengun. Williams gets the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Nice shot by Smith.
Love the confident approach by Smith Jr. Looked very decisive there.
Spurs leading by 23. Williams, a screen on Van Vliet. And the slam by Williams.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Thompson against KD. And here is Sengun. 16 points for him. Smith sets the pick for Castle. He takes it in, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Now that's how you finish with authority. Show them how it's done, young fella. Stephon Castle is a problem.
And here's Vassell from the arc. Rebound by Smith.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Van Vliet against Harper. And a slam by Williams.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Pass to Castle. No good on the three.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Now, here is Smith. Here's KD. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Hendricks pulls it in.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Here's Van Vliet. Basket is good. He'll get a chance. One more at the line.
While Van Vliet is just barely 6 feet tall, he's really a strong dude and a competitor.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Goes back up, and it's good on the layup. Smith's got 12.
And smart play by Smith, using that build to get in there and just fight for the rebound and the finish.
Inside, and Adams kicks to Dunn. Over Castle. Dunn misses.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
With the drive, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And, you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Van Vliet with the bucket.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the roll and knock him down.
Pass to Riley. Adams with the screen on Durant. Offensive rebound, and Adams with the slam.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Rockets trail by 17. Van Vliet outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Devin Vassell.
And you can see his scoring numbers trending down as time goes on. It's not what you want to see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little and start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
Throw good, Van Vliet.
An NBA champion and all-star. Fred Van Vliet's a guy every team wants because he's fun to play with and he plays the game the right way and with passion.
Good on both.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Dunn looking over the floor. Kick out to Adams. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have the jump ball. And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Smith with it, now guarded by Dunn. Castle with it, 11 points in the game. Here's Şengün. It's good. Şengün's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Pass to Minot. Down against Van Vliet. There's the triple. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Castle. Goes back up. Rebound San Antonio. Here's Minot. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. To the paint. Back to Carrington. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Fred Van Vliet picks one up. San Antonio shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Houston making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Jalen Smith comes in for Smith. And Shepard subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Smith sets the pick for Castle. Shoots. And it's Smith missing. Spurs leading by 15. Here's Carrington.
And they're also ranked 3rd in terms of points off turnovers. Great anticipation. quick hands and really no hesitation getting up the floor.
And you can't say enough about their transition offense. The pace at which they play the game, teams just can't keep up with them. Tari Eason's checked in for Houston. And San Antonio also making a switch. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Steven Adams.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. Can't do much better than that, guys.
Here's Shepard, done covering. Shepard, that's good.
From what I've seen, Shepard would rather shoot from distance, but he trusted himself inside that time.
1:25 left to play in the third. Riley with a screen on Eason. Thompson for three. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Smith's got his fifth rebound in this one. Pulls up on the elbow. Pass to Castle. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Well, I tell you what, Clint Capella does a really good job of playing with such energy and effort, particularly on the glass, and because of that, he can hurt you on the board.
Here's Minot. Capella covering, and that one drops for him. Riley's got his second basket of the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Offensive rebound.
Boy, Capella is a real force inside. I mean, when he gets this close, you pretty much have to foul.
It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. Houston making a switch. Van Vliet's checked in.
But Capella taking 2 shots.
That one misses.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Minot. Here is Riley, and it's done in the corner on the wing. Thompson misses the three. Here's Castle, defended by Carrington. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. The Rockets with another miss. And so it's San Antonio sitting with a comfortable... lead up by 14. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Rockets. It's a 14-point game. The guards are Van Vliet and Shepard. Tari Easton is out there with Smith. And it's Şengün in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Smith's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. Harper with the ball. Picked up by Shepard.
So good at reading the floor off the bounce and getting into the teeth of the defense.
Here's Van Vliet. Smith with a wide open look. Off target from three-point range. Spurs leading by 16. Now Harper. And Harper slams it in.
Oh, showing the hops there. Harper can get up with the best of them.
Now here's Van Vliet. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Pass to Şengün. Three-pointer. Hendricks pulls it in.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And here's Smith. And here is Şengün. Van Vliet kicks to Smith. Pass to Eason. The Rockets with another miss. San Antonio leading by 20. Here's Harper. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Shepard. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.